happening? This JL Good, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to YouTube, you know what I'm saying? Once again on the land of the lost. You know what I mean? Yo, I ain't trying to take too long, you know what I'm saying? I just want to make a little video, you know what I'm saying, to give my Carolina Panthers season prediction. I seen a lot of them out there, you know what I'm saying? And, everybody got a right to their own opinion. Everybody have a title to their own opinion. So now I'm gonna give mine, you know what I'm saying? How I see it, you know what I'm saying, from these lenses, you know what I'm saying, from what I'm viewing it from, you know what I'm saying? Because I see why everybody see too, but shit, fuck that, man. You know what I'm saying? Carolina Panthers is not the same team that it was in 2023. First and foremost, I'm gonna say it again. The Carolina Panthers is not the same team that it was in 2023. Okay? All right, let's get that out of the way. Second, Bryce Young is not the same quarterback that he was last year. Okay? Get a young whippersnapper a chance. Give him a chance, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? But the Carolina Panthers is not the same team. And with that being said, let me go ahead and get into my game by game prediction. You know what I'm saying? I think the first week we got the Carolina Panthers is gonna be at New Orleans. You know what I'm saying, for that first game in New Orleans. Not saying it's gonna be an easy game, but it might end up being an easy game. I'm gonna tell you why. The Saints is not the same team that they was 5 years ago. All them players, all them key players like Cam Jordan, uh, Lattimore, them guys washed. You see Michael Thomas, he already left. You know what I'm saying? If you ask me, I played that rookie Spencer Rattler before I played Derek Carr. You know what I'm saying? To me, my that's my opinion. You know what I'm saying? It probably would be a better game. Even though Spencer Rattler is a rookie, I think right now you have a better chance of winning, you know what I'm saying, if you put him in versus, you know what I'm saying, going with Derek Carr. Because Derek Carr, he's gonna throw about 2 interceptions in this game. Trust me. We ready for him. You ready for him. This might be JC Horn's signature game. JC Horn, Derek Brown, and Alshon Robinson, the big guy on defense. Yeah. It's gonna be barbecue chicken up front for them guys. It's gonna be barbecue chicken up front for them guys. Watch what I tell you now. They ain't gonna be able to do nothing with us up front. And that's what I like about this team. That's why I say this team is not like last year, because we got trench players now. We got players that can play in the trenches, the guys that you can put up front, big beefy guys that you can put up front that fight in the trenches, because that's where the game is. That's where the game is really won. It's won in the trenches. If you don't win the trenches, you don't have a chance in winning no game. So your game starts up front with your front line on either offense or defense. You know what I'm saying? We did both. So it's gonna be barbecue chicken for our defense. You know what I'm saying? To the offense, I ain't gonna really put much on Bryce Young. I think you just run your offense and everything will play out. Because like I said, them guys on defense, they wash. They wash. So I think it's gonna be a game where Bryce Young expose that and see that, and then as he play, his confidence level get higher and better. He might throw for 3, 4 touchdowns. I'm gonna say two, but he might end up throwing about 3 or 4 touchdown passes in this game because of how they gonna expose that Saints defense. So I'm gonna count the first game as a dub for Carolina. Now let's go to week two. Week two is the first home game against the Los Angeles Chargers. The debut of what's his name, Harbaugh. You know what I'm saying, from college football. You know what I'm saying? Justin Herbert, you know what I'm saying? I fuss with Justin Herbert. Justin Herbert is a good quarterback, you know what I'm saying? I wish we could have got him, but it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? With that being said, you know what I'm saying, it's gonna be a tight game. I think it's gonna be a back and forth game. It's gonna be a game we had to score a lot of points because Justin Herbert is a quarterback where he can score, he can put points on the board. He don't have no problem putting points on the board. He's a very accurate quarterback, very tall and mobile quarterback. He don't get a lot of credit for his mobility, but he's a very mobile quarterback. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be kind of tough game, and but nevertheless, because they don't have Austin Eckler no more. You know what I'm saying? They don't have Kill him no more. Mike Williams no more. So I'm gonna count that game for us a dub. We gonna beat that game. Might be a field goal game. We might win, but we might just outright win the game. Outright win the game. You know what I'm saying? Either way, I'm counting that game as a dub. I'm not worried about Harbaugh and the Chargers. You know what I'm saying? I'm not worried about them drafting Lad McConkey either. You know what I'm saying? Who people on the Carolina fan base were crying that we should have drafted instead of Xavier Leggett. That should be determined, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not worried about him either, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna count that game as a dub too. So right now, I got the Carolina Panthers at 2-0. You know what I'm saying? 2-0. Next, third game, we travel to the Las Vegas Raiders. Now, this right here might be a trap game because they got Gardner Minshew, and then they got Antonio Pierce at the helm at coach. You know what I'm saying? He did great things with that team. You know what I'm saying? Revitalizing that team. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm gonna give him credit. You know what I'm saying, for what he done. He done a phenomenal job with the Raiders. You know what I'm saying? But nevertheless, you know what I'm saying, it's still a lot to be determined. You know what I'm saying, with this game. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at the quarterback comparison between. Gardner Minshew. You know what I'm saying? He got a quite maybe. He has a decent record. He's a decent quarterback. He could chalk you up if you give him time. You know what I'm saying? I'll give him credit, but I'm not worried about him either. No, I'm counting that game as a dub too. We're gonna beat them. We probably blow them out. You know what I'm saying? In that game in Vegas. This might be the coming out part of where people take notice of Bryce Young and how he had elevated his game, how he got better with his footwork, and how he got better. You know, so now because we got beef in the line now, he can see in the pocket. He can stand back in the pocket, you know what I'm saying, and stand firm and just, you know what I'm saying, chalk up the defense like he been doing in preseason and training camp, you know what I'm saying. So this might be on Bryce Young come out again where they might say, okay, Bryce Young, you know what I'm saying. Bryce Young is 4-0 now, you know what I'm saying. He haven't thrown an interception yet because he's not gonna throw no interceptions. He's not gonna throw no interceptions. His interception gonna be minimal, you know what I'm saying, because how Canales, you know what I'm saying, got that whole system set up, you know what I'm saying. I like Canales, man. I like Dave Canales, man. We should have got. I wish we could have got him last year. You know, maybe it would have been a different story. You know how the season turned out last year, but it's either neither here or there. So right now, I'm gonna count that Raiders game as a dub. As a dub. So right now, the Carolina Panthers is sitting at 3-0. You know what I'm saying. Okay, then we come back home for week 4, you know what I'm saying, to face the Cincinnati Bengals and Joe Burrow. This might be the game. This might be the game that we catch a dub. I mean, when we catch it might, you know what I'm saying. This might be the game. Might be the game because Joe Burrow. You know, so I like Joe Cool. Joe Cool, he's nice, you know what I'm saying. He remind me of Tom Brady. He remind me of young Tom Brady, you know what I'm saying. Or flashy Tom Brady, you know what I'm saying. So got Jamar Chase. He got T. Higgins. But they don't have I want to say they don't have Joe Mixon no more. I think he's with the Houston Texans. So with that being said, they might be a one-dimensional team. If we could keep up, if we could keep them guys out of the end zone, we could rough up Joe Burrow, then we might have a chance at that game. We might could steal that game. But right now, I'm gonna count that game as an L. I'm gonna count that game as an L. Only because of Joe Burrow. Because Joe Burrow been to the Super Bowl. He beat Pat Mahomes. So if he beat Pat Mahomes, he probably felt like he shouldn't have no problem beating Bryce Young. Even though, you know what I'm saying, we can steal that game. But I'm gonna count that game as an L just as far as my prediction, you know what I'm saying? So we'll make it right there. So I won't seem like I'm biased, making it like, oh, Carolina ain't going 4-0. We could, but I'm gonna count that game as a L. So I'm gonna say right now we is at 3-1. So I'm gonna count that Cincinnati Bengals game as a loss. Okay, now, week 5 we got the Bears. We go to Chicago. You know what I'm saying? We the back-to-back first round draft pick bowl. Bryce Young being the first round draft pick last year, and Caleb Williams being the first round draft pick this year. So with that being said, and then plus we lost to them last year to they backup quarterback beat us last year. And then they got our first round draft pick, you know what I'm saying, which was Caleb Williams. So with that being said, we gonna beat their ass. We gonna beat their ass like they stole something. Caleb, excuse me. Caleb gonna make the game competitive, but we gonna beat their ass. Just because of what happened, all those things that I just said, the peaks, you know what I'm saying? Us losing to what were the quarterback they had? Bajan, that's his name? Scott Bajan or whatever his name is, the backup quarterback last year. Because that horrendous game was a Monday night game, or I think a Thursday night game. That game was ridiculous. They do got my boy DJ Moore. DJ Moore, my boy. DJ Moore, my boy. But we're gonna smoke them boots. We're gonna smoke them boots this time around. You know, so we owe them, and it may be a possible rivalry because of we giving them our #1 draft pick in the 2024 draft. So I'm gonna count that game. I'm gonna count that game as a dub. Count that game as a dub. You know what I'm saying? Unless, you know what I'm saying, Caleb Williams go crazy. And I highly doubt that, you know what I'm saying? Because you got Shaq over there, and by then, Trevor Wallace will be installed in a heavy hit on a linebacker, you know what I'm saying? I haven't said nothing about him yet, but that's my guy. I fucks with him. He's a rookie. I fucks with him. Trevor Wallace, you know what I'm saying? His number is 56. And then I ain't say nothing about the other rookie that we got on the tight end. You know what I'm saying? JT Sanders, his number gonna be 0. Watch out for him. He's gonna be a special dude. That's gonna be our new grade. That's our new grade Olsen on the low. Him. All right, so back to the prediction. Right now we at 4-1. We at 4-1. You know what I'm saying? Heading into week 6 against the Falcons. You know what I'm saying? Who should be doing pretty good for their own self because they got the easiest schedule. We got the third easiest schedule, and they got the easiest schedule. So right now they should be steamrolling on teams right now. You know what I'm saying? Now a lot of people saying this might be an L. I beg to differ. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't like the Falcons. It's the team that I don't like more than anybody, the Falcons. You know what I'm saying? Because these motherfuckers, they about as bad as the damn Cowboy fan. Arrogant, always thinking they gonna win the division every year and don't. You know what I'm saying? So I hate them motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? For real, just for that very reason. So this game, we playing at home. We playing at home. It's gonna be a tight game. You know what I'm saying? Because the Falcons got a solid defense. They got a good secondary. You know what I'm saying? That they picked up in the off season, and they got, man, I ain't even worried about Kirk Cousins. You know what I'm saying? I'm not worried about him. Really ain't. Not worried about Kirk Cousins. Now they put Michael Penix in. It might be a different story because I like Michael Penix. You know what I'm saying? He played in Washington. The boy pretty good. And he a lefty quarterback. You ask me, I'm gonna count this game as a dub. We're gonna beat them. It's probably gonna be a field goal. It's probably gonna come down to a field goal. Probably gonna come down to a field goal or a last drive. You know what I'm saying? One of the two. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a game where we're either gonna be losing the tie, we're gonna win at the end of the game. You know what I'm saying? Just barely squeak through. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna count that game as a dub. So right now we at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1. Heading to the week 7 against the Washington Commanders in Washington. You know what I'm saying? Against another rookie quarterback, Jalen Daniels. You know what I'm saying? Game gonna be on CBS. So this gonna be a trap game because they might try to showcase Jalen Daniels. It all depends on how, you know what I'm saying, they're looking, you know what I'm saying. So this could be a possibility where we could lose this game, or the referees could help them win that game. They try to, you know what I'm saying, to keep us close, you know what I'm saying, with the Falcons, who we just beat the Falcons. So this might be a game they might try to make us lose. But other than that, I don't think we're gonna lose to the Commanders. You know what I'm saying? I don't think we're gonna lose to the Commanders. So I'm gonna count that game as a dub also. We count that game as a dub also. So right now we at 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6-1. We're at 6-1. Headed into week 8 against another rookie quarterback, Bo Nix, and the Denver Broncos and Sean Payton. I can't stand that motherfucker either. Cheating ass coach. Now I'll never forget when that motherfucker they had that damn Spygate on Cam. Well, not that they try to hurt Cam with motherfucking Jonathan Vilma. I'll never forget that shit, man. I'll never forget that shit. So week 8, Broncos in Denver, we're gonna smoke their boots too. You know what I'm saying? So after week 8, we're gonna be 7-1. 7-1. Then we play the Saints again. Now this might be a trap. This might be a game that we possibly could lose. Because by then they probably could insert Spencer Rattler and the coach had already been fired. So we could sleep on them in this game, take them for granted they could beat us. So I'm gonna count that Saints game as an L. So we're gonna be 7-2 at that point. And then we go to Germany, to Munich, Germany, to play the New York Football Giants. You know what I'm saying? Daniel Jones. They don't have Saquon Barkley no more. I don't even know who the receivers they have. So I'm gonna count that game as a dub. Even though they got Brian Burns, who used to play with us, he might get a sack. He might get one on Bryce. We might let him get one on Bryce. So he'll feel good about himself. But other than that, we're gonna smoke their boots too. So we're gonna be 8-2 at that point, heading to the bye week. week 11, we got a bye week. So we don't play that week. Then after that, week 12, we got the Super Bowl champs, the Kansas City Chiefs. Whew. This right here might be another dub. But I'm gonna say 90% chance of 92% chance of a dub, 8% chance that we might win. I'll put it like that. 8%. That's a small window. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? If we can get Patrick Mahomes out of his element, contain Kelsey, contain Worthy, and don't let Chris Jones get in our backfield every play, then we might can upset them guys. But right now, I don't know. Pat Mahomes boy is the truth right now. I ain't even gonna hold you doing. I'm not even gonna hold you doing. So he the best pound for pound quarterback in the NFL right now. You know what I'm saying? Everybody say Lamar Jackson, shit. Patrick Mahomes got it. You know what I'm saying? His record speaks for itself. His record as a pro speaks for itself. His record in the playoffs speaks for itself. The best pound for pound quarterback right now in the league right now since Tom Brady retired. You know what I'm saying? Argue with me. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I ain't talking about stat lines like rushing numbers and shit like that. I'm talking about stats for like winning percentage, winning record, playoff win, and Super Bowl. Patrick Mahomes, pound for pound, the best quarterback right now. Take somebody that's throwing that man, he the best right now. Hands down. All right, now I'm gonna keep that moving. So after this game, I'm gonna say 8-3. Cause we're gonna lose that game. I'm gonna count that game as a dub. I mean, it's an L. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so I'm gonna keep it moving. Now, week 13, we face we play the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. You know, so it's a home game. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be Canales versus Todd Bowles. You know what I'm saying? Who know concepts better? Who know whose concepts better? You know who know they you know what I'm saying what their strengths and their weaknesses are. You know what I'm saying? This is the exposed game, coaching the exposed game. This is what I like to call it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna count that as a dub. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna beat them guys. We're gonna beat them guys because they got Baker. You know what I'm saying? And this could be our first time playing Baker. You know what I'm saying? Since he left us as quarterback. So, well, even though we played well, I take that back. We played him last year. We lost to him twice. We lost to him last year. I take that back. I was wrong. But we owe Baker, so we gonna smack we gonna drum dry them guys this time. So I'm gonna count this game as a dub. So we're gonna be 9-3 after after week 13. After week 13, we'll be at 9-3. 9-3. I know, I know. This my prediction. You know what I'm saying? This is my prediction. You know what I'm saying? Okay, it's my prediction. This how I'm looking at it. You know what I'm saying? This how I'm looking at it. This my lens. Okay. All right. Let's move on. Week 14, we at Philadelphia. This is another game that we possibly could lose too. You know what I'm saying? Only because but only because of AJ Brown and Devontae Smith. Them two guys, that's a great duo. You know what I'm saying? But they don't have Kelsey no more at center. They don't have him no more at center. They don't have Fletcher Cox no more. So this a team that's kind of like in a transition, you know what I'm saying, from, you know, kind of like partially rebuilding, you know what I'm saying? So we don't know what we're gonna get out of them guys, you know what I'm saying? So Philadelphia, and it's a December game, it's probably gonna be cold as fuck at that game. So it's a possibility that we possibly could lose that game. But if by this time Bryce Young is clicking and looking like the comeback player of the year, we might go in there. We might can go in there and steal that game. But I don't know. But right now, I'm just gonna count that game as a L. I'm gonna say 9-4. I'm gonna count that game as a L because it's gonna be cold up there. So 9-4, we lose that game. So we're gonna be at 9-4. Now we come back home for week 15. We play the Cowboys, the Dallas Cowboys, and this, like I said in my introduction of this video, this is not the same team. Carolina Panthers is not the same team that it was in 2023. So with that being said, we're gonna smoke them boots this year. Ezekiel Elliott out of shape. Dak Prescott on his way out. CeeDee Lamb, pretty good. Uh, other than that, yeah, I mean Trayvon Diggs coming back. Uh, we signed the other guy that played on the other corner that they had. They don't have Stephon Gilmore no more. So yeah, we're gonna steamroll these guys, and it's not gonna be close. We're gonna win this game by at least 14 points. I'm saying it right now. We're gonna win this game by at least 14 points, by at least 2 touchdowns. It's possibly gonna be a high scoring game, like somewhere like maybe 42-28. We're gonna drop 42 on these boys. You know what I'm saying? Bryce Young gonna have at least 3 or 4 touchdown passes. By then, Jonathan Brooks will be inserted into the play. And he gonna have a touchdown run. Him and Chuba gonna have a touchdown run. Wow, it's gonna get ugly. So I'm counting that game as a dub. So we will be by week 50, after week 15, we'll be 10-4 and looking real good for the playoffs. Looking real good. Okay, now week 16, you got the Arizona Cardinals. You know what I'm saying? Another team that's kind of like trying to figure out who they are or who they're gonna become. You know what I'm saying? They got Kyler Murray, you know what I'm saying? They got Marvin Harris Jr., you know what I'm saying? That's about all I know about that team, just them 2 guys. You know what I'm saying? So this could be a trap game. This could be a game that we could overlook, you know what I'm saying, and lose. Or this could be a game where we just go ahead and pose our will, say, hey, let's go ahead and try to finish strong. That way we can go ahead and get this playoff spot, you know what I'm saying? Because that Falcons game probably gonna be for the division, you know what I'm saying? Because if we 10-5, I gotta believe that the Falcons probably gonna have probably the same record, if not better record. It's probably gonna come down to that last game at this point from where I'm looking, you know what I'm saying? Because we had the last 3 games, the Arizona game, the Tampa Bay game, and the Falcons game, in the last 3 games of the season. And right now, as week 16, as we look at Arizona Cardinals, we are 10-4. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. These last 3 games are very important, so they can't sleep on the Arizona Cardinals. on paper and looking at it according to the rosters, we are a better team. We on paper we're a better team than the Arizona Cardinals. So I'm gonna count that game as a dub. So I'm gonna say we're gonna beat them off the strength of that. So we'll be 11-4 by the time we reach week 17 to play the Buccaneers again in Tampa Bay. It's gonna be another tough game. These last two games tough because both of them was away game. Our last two games are away game. So if you want to look at it, Canales should already have the Bulls, had the Panthers in playoff mode just off these last two games, saying, "Hey guys, we're 11-4." You know what I'm saying? Let's treat these two games like playoff games. Like we lose these games, you know, it's our season over, so we got to win these games. We got to play with urgency. We have to play with a sense of urgency. You know what I'm saying? And one of these two games, if we lose, if we split either one of these games, it probably won't be as bad. But we got to win that Falcons game. We got to win that Falcons game. Got to win that Falcons game. So we win week 17, 12-4. We beat the Bucks twice. Beat them twice. You know what I'm saying? 2 times. You might not believe it. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? But it's my prediction. You know what I'm saying? So right now I got the Carolina Panthers at 12-4 going into the week 18 possibility for the division, or we probably had already won the division with a 12-4 record. Going into week 18, yeah, we probably already won that division at this point. If my calculations serve me correct, according to this right here. But no, all right, so let's get into it. Okay, week 18 at Atlanta. Whew, that's gonna be a game. If this game is for the division, it's gonna be the game. It's gonna have to be the game. Now, I'm gonna have to put the coaches in this one because it's gonna have to be a coaching game. It's gonna have to be who have the better coaching strategy, who's outright coaching who. So at this point, I got to be confident because all due respect to Raheem Morrison, you know what I'm saying. I believe Canales is a better quarterback than better coach. Excuse me. That Dave Canales is a better coach than Raheem Morris. Raheem Morris already been a quarterback. Coach. He already have a coaching experience from I want to say Miami, and he had some defensive coordinating experience in the NFL. You know what I'm saying? But he's a more defensive minded coach than versus offensive minded. Canales is an offensive minded coach. So I got the edge going to Canales, you know what I'm saying, off of offensive strategies and stuff like that. We got Ilvaro, our defensive coordinator, you know what I'm saying. Man, we're gonna beat the Falcons and get in the playoffs, man. 13-4 is the final record for my 2024 Carolina Panthers record prediction. 13-4. I see only 4 games that we losing. That's gonna be the Chiefs game, the Bengals game, the Saints, the second time we play them, because we're gonna slip up on them, and the Eagles. That's it. It's 4 games. Everybody else we gonna beat, outright beat. You know what I'm saying? So that's my record prediction. You know what I'm saying? I'm a Carolina Panther fan since 1995. You know what I'm saying? We don't see a lot of great quarterbacks come through. There's a lot of Bryce Young haters that don't believe in Bryce Young. I'm like, yo, if you hate Bryce Young so bad, why are you a Carolina Panther fan? Go find you another team. Go be a Miami Dolphin fan, a Minnesota Viking fan, a Jacksonville Jaguar fan, a Tennessee Titan fan. Go be another team fan. Root for another team. You know what I'm saying? Because clearly you're not a fan. You you just on the bandwagon. You know what I'm saying? This prediction become correct, and I appear to be right. Y'all pay homage. You know what I'm saying? But if not, no, I'm just say I was wrong. I'm just gonna say I was wrong. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, this is my prediction. You know what I'm saying? This is my, you know what I'm saying, telling you know what I'm saying, my opinion on how I feel about it. You know what I'm saying? I could be wrong. You know what I'm saying? I'm not right all the time. You know what I'm saying? I'll be first to tell you, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just, at the end of the day, this is my opinion, the way how I feel or how I'm looking at it, you know what I'm saying, from my lens, you know what I'm saying? Because some of these teams that y'all be scared like, damn, we can't beat. I believe that we can beat, you know what I'm saying? I believe we can beat anybody. Any team can lose on any given Sunday, you know what I'm saying? The best team can lose, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? Nobody is invincible. No team is invincible. But you got some teams that, you know what I'm saying, that are really great, you know what I'm saying, really good, you know what I'm saying. Got good coaches and good organizations, you know what I'm saying. So with that being said, good Gooden, aka Gerald Good, yo, one.